Oh, this is the Junior Ghost Adventures. I know it's been a long time and a lot of apologies, but finally it's practically determined, and this is a different scenario. This isn't even my house. But we finally are going to have an investigation. It's going to be tomorrow night, hopefully. Hopefully, meaning if I get permission. But we have a special guest because this isn't my house. The leader. Me and him created the group to prove the existence of paranormal in the youth. Now, describe some of the events that happened at your grandmother's house.
Well, this this house has been known to be haunted for actually a long time. A man died right in front of the fireplace of a heart attack in the dining room. So, weird experiences have been documented ever since. Like, if you sit quietly at the dining room table, you can hear footsteps walking back and forth on the top floor when there's nobody up there. And my uncle, he used to live there with my mom and my grandmother. My uncle said that he'd hear voices in his room, and then he'd look over to the window and he'd see faces in the window, I think. And my mom, this is the weirdest part, my mom said that she'd be laying in bed. This went on for like years. She'd be laying in her bed, and she'd wake up, and there'd be two kids, like teenagers, sitting at the end of her bed, and she'd scream, and her dad would run in, and before he got there, they would just walk out of the room and walk through a closet door and disappear. Her grandfather would come in. My grandfather and her dad would come in and tell her that she was dreaming, but she'd scratch her arm really hard or draw a mark on her arm to prove that she saw it, and then she'd wake up and the mark would be there. And after a while, she started to just stop screaming and sitting there. They wouldn't talk, and they were wearing old-fashioned clothes from what kids wore a while back. So,
1600 while back.
Yeah,
because this is the Bridgewater Triangle, which is in the house. This is at the corner.
Yeah.
Not this house, his grandmother's. Sorry.
Yeah. So this house is proven. This house is very strange, and there are a lot of experiences there. So looks like it's gonna be pretty cool.
By the way, his uncle, the house is a 2-story building. His uncle's room was on the 2nd floor, and he would see faces on the 2nd floor. There's no ladder. There's no way to climb to the 2nd floor window, so he would see faces. That just clear it up so you wouldn't see just a random person.
There is an awning there there's an awning there, right, almost right under his window, but it wasn't there back then.
Yeah, so, prepare for our paranormal investigation tomorrow night. We'll probably post it the next day, but, well, this is Junior Ghost Adventure signing off.